Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like
About that time again. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right? Yo, L Street. Yeah? L Street. L Street. Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip set mine. This that Pelly Pelly in the wintertime with that bird.
I know you said you just got into it about a year ago, but do you go into it as a single player or do you run with a squad when you play?
Both. I like playing by myself. Sometimes I, challenge myself to get my game a little bit better, sharpen my skills. But I also just love to invite some friends and we'll jump on like the 3v3. And it's just a chill experience. So a little bit of everything, I would say.
Oh, look at that.
The starting lineup for the visiting Orlando Magic. At shooting guard, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At center, Goga Bitadze. At the other guard position, Jalen Suggs. At small forward, Franz Wagner. At the other forward position, Paolo Banchero. The head coach of the visiting team is Jamal Mosley. The big man, 7 feet, number 7, Khalil Ware. At forward, 6'7", number 22, Andrew Wiggins. Number 14, Tyler forward, 6'9", number 13, Bam Adebayo. At guard, 6'4", 0'0". The head coach is Eric Spoelstra. Your Miami Heat!
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Hello everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. On the wings, it's Caldwell-Pope and Wagner. Goga Bitadze is out there with Banchero, and it's Suggs in at the 1. And for the Heat, Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's MP. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
And so off the tip, it's Miami. MP outside. Wiggins left side. Hero, the pass to MP. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. The putback. Doesn't go that time. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Here's MP. Kicks it to Hero. 5 on the clock. Over Suggs. Hero with the bucket.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, BA.
Great work, Allie, thanks. Wiggins outside. Back to MP. It's rebounded by Wagner. The Magic have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
Hits a three-pointer.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Gotta be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Oh, there's the alley. Here's Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Hero, the pass to MP. Stolen by Suggs. All by himself. Here's Caldwell Pope. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Boy, nice swipe that time from Suggs. I love to see him being aggressive and taking chances on defense.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year.
And for the Heat, their shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Batadze in at the 5, down low. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Free throw no good from MP. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in for the story. What do you got, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense and has championship pedigree, they're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Chomps, thanks very much. Inside. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Nice assist there. Typically attacking with the scoring move. This time, Wiggins attacked with the pass.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. And it's Wagner missing. And Wiggins has got the ball here for Miami. 4-point game. It's blocked.
Wagner, so good with his hands, but he's a smart defender, too. Positioned himself well to come away with that block.
A deep 3 from MP. Oh, another miss by MP. Magic trail by 4. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Suggs with it. Still without a bucket. Pass to Banchero. Takes the 3. The rebound by Ware.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
MP against Caldwell Pope. The shot no good. For Orlando, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And no good, trying to use the glass. Heat leading by 4. MP outside. The baseline J. Again, MP missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Miami making a switch. Cole Anthony, he's been the guy making things happen for the Magic. He put together
your Miami Heat 36, the Magic 39.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, Cole Anthony. Man, is he getting it done today.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
They've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with MP. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Yep, count it. MP's got 8. Orlando has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Wagner outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Rebound Miami.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. MP shot is good.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Wagner outside. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young. And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
Snatched away. Pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. 4 on the clock. That one's good for 2. Suggs has got his second basket on the night.
That's the thing about Suggs, a footballer in high school. He gives you physicality in the backcourt.
Miami calls timeout. And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in it.
Heat trail by 6. On the court for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Bataze in at the 5. Hero, no good. Orlando has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wagner. Back to Caldwell Pope. Suggs against MP. Lets it go. And it's Orlando with another.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
MP way outside. Not really his range, and it's off target.
The only time he should take a shot like that, shoot around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
Caldwell Pope against Hero. From the arc. They grab their own miss. The second effort. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, you know, their offensive rebounding throughout this one has been clutch, timely. I mean, it's kept the ball out of the enemy's hands and gotten them lots of second chance points. That's a winning recipe.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Pure from three-point range. And the Magic lead by 13.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
MP up top. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. MP shot is good. Magic leading by 11. Now here's Suggs. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
Hero, the pass to MP. Pass to Wiggins. Back to MP. They swipe it. And here comes the break. Wagner, right side. Goes up again. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
6 to shoot. Here's MP. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
What a job Wiggins has done with his passing skills. Significantly improved over the years.
Banchero surveys. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Pass to Hero. MP with it. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Stripped it away. Suggs outside. Driving inside. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Contavious Caldwell Pope.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Clark, the Magic winning the Southeast Division last year. A bit of a surprise to some.
Yeah, I agree. I was surprised as well, but you know what? That young group came together and is a bit ahead of schedule based on the typical trajectory of that kind of young team. But they've got a great, exciting core led by 2022 first-round draft pick, #1 overall pick, Paolo Banchero. And that's a solid foundation to build around, folks.
Banchero passes to Wagner. Now Banchero. Clock at 6. Wagner inside, hounded by Wiggins.
Yeah, they built a lead that simply can't be overcome at this point. So it would be a nice dub
For the Magic.
And as we see the game wind down, you have to remember all the second chance buckets this team put on the board.
They definitely won it with their offensive rebounding. We watched them attack the ball and turn misses into makes all game long.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And when you see a team 4 times over the course of a season, you really get to know them. I'm sure they're happy to snatch that first game of the year against Miami.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Contavious Caldwell Pope.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Black passes to Banchero. To the middle. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. From 11 feet away, it's deflected. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Timeout called for
They
the
trail
Heat.
by 8. 3 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
Here we go, fans.
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And so Orlando takes the win.
That's the end of the
Just a
game.
gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And we'll see you next time.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some in the back of the locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew. Like a sneeze, please for them getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Look, but I'm lying hearted, they